you tired, Hootle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I think Hootle senses something.
You guys want to rest here?
There. Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy. Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
You're finished!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Get behind me!
Here I go! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Totally! In an instant! Impact Rock!
We work well together, like a finely timed waltz.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Try this! Explosive Ray! No! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Great! Eat this!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
Try this!
Turn out the way! Do it!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm! No! They're here!
Make it in time.
And just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
It's over! Strike!
Going in.
Dragon Swarm!
Round and turn.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Well, looky here.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here, then?
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
die!
Here's a healing
You're
art.
mine! Dragon!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Prepare to be seized as leader. Actually, found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Not a chance! I'm not done! Rising Falcon! Dragon's Roar! Try this! Explosive Ring!
Position, precision, timing. All a perfect 10.
Dragon
That's
Swarm!
it?
You take meticulous care of your fire.
I'm in your debt, Dohalim.
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said.
Mere ignorance does not preclude the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns... I've never seen dark...
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
A delicious piece of
You're
cake.
mine!
Pierce
Eat
evil.
dirt!
This one's mine.
Here I come! You're finished!
Raging Cascade.
I can shatter any steel.
Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Shion, astral energy, full throttle! Go! A flawless victory.
Take this!
Naturally.
Dragon Swarm! Cut it, face me!
Do it! Dohalim,
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
My turn!
Lightning
Stardust! Rising Phoenix!
Bloody holiday! Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed,
No choice! Take this! It's over!
Now you see what I can
It's
do!
done! Come one, come all!
This one's mine.
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Burn it!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Try this on for size!
We did it!
I'll finish you here and now!
How about this?
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll choke it out!
Here I go! Dragon Swarm!
Hang foot!
I'm on it!
Elusive Deity!
Hang foot!
Eagle Ray!
Going in.
We got the
It's in the
advantage!
sky. It's
Good.
going in.
Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause Raw's on
Going
it!
in.
Explosive Ring!
Eagle, come on. Make it rain.
Here I come!
No further!
Crush!
Going in.
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane, make
Make it rain! In an instant! Impact block!
What's with that shining foe over there?
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
I'll smash you! I'm not done! First Dragon Force! This one's all mine!
Look sharp!
Explosive ring!
Your wings won't save you from me!
Take this!
Fine freezer! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Thank you for that.
Eagle Assault!
Good to know my training's paying off.
And what, pray tell, does this training of yours entail?
Why? Interested in joining me? I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
No backing down! I'm like bait to them!
Look sharp! Explosive ring!
Swallow dance!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious! Tiger Blade!
Try this! Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Make it rain!
Radiant light!
Watch
Force
it!
of regeneration!
Crush! Okay, here I come.
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can.
Glad you're on us, Wolverine.
Elusive we got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because law's on.
Make it rain! Kisara, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
Rising Phoenix! One shot done! We did it! Now!
Eagle Assault! You apart! Bloody howling!
Looks like we got them all.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Can't get out of this!
I shall ensure you survive.
Make it rain!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
It's on! Not
Make it
today!
rain! I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off? Yohelim!
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Try this!
Shine! Radiant light! Now or never! Regenerate!
Is that a healing art?
It is.
Piercing? I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! Against my... full power? You didn't stand a chance!
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
I never miss!
You're finished!
Eat dirt!
Face you!
Radiant blood!
Explosive ring!
Make it rain!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Sighted!
Take
It's
this!
over!
Try this!
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm all stuffed up!
Lightning thrust! Rising
Flame
phoenix!
of fury! Burning strike! Glacial
You're
speed!
mine!
Piercing hurricane strike! Catapult!
Dragon swarm!
Do it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Sword and shield!
A classic combination.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it. Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you 2. Let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah.
Forgive you! I'm not done! Burn! Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Floating Ray!
Do it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Here I go!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Rising Phoenix!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Dispose of the trash. Where are you going?
It's over!
Flaming meteor!
Take this!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Fire! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
My fists are crushing it out there!
That's far enough!
I shall ensure you
Denied.
survive this.
Take this!
Stalagmite! Hurricane blood here!
Blood.
Explosive ring!
Bloody howling!
I'll heal you all!
This one's mine! I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
Thanks, Trio.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better. Try this!
Negative gate!
Explosive ring!
You're on! Tiger Blade!
What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alphen. We'll take point here.
Sorry to impose on you like this. Dragon Swarm! Eat dirt!
Bloody howling!
Here I come!
Lunar Corruption!
Try
Lunar
this!
Blast! I'm all stuck up!
Explosive ring!
Make it rain!
We did it!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Thermometer! Ha!
Shine!
Dragon Swarm!
Force of regeneration!
Try this!
By the power of water!
Explosive ring!
mine.
In an instant! Impact Block! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law,
Yeah, we're getting close.
out of our way! I can handle it!
Eternal Devastation!
By the power of water!
Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm!
Is that statue wielding art? Now I've seen
Tide of
everything!
battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack!
What you think
Indeed.
you are?
Remain ever
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Freeze Lantern!
Explosive
I
ring!
thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the
You're
earth.
finished!
Going in!
On your
Make it rain!
Remember!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
That's far enough! Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Dragon Swarm!
Go!
Look
I'm
sharp!
only
Try
get
this.
radiant! Here! Do it!
Tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the
Ready!
attack!
Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go! Here I go!
Hurricane!
Ah! Ignite!
Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
The heavens must be smiling. Coming through.
This one's mine!
Hurricane! Strike!
Dragon Swarm!
Going in!
Try this!
Reflect on that sting.
Explosive ring!
Smite with blackened blade.
Be still! Rising Phoenix!
Execution.
I've been hit with something!
Primed and ready!
So even a masochist has his
Dragon
limits.
Swarm!
No feeling so
Where
great.
are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
All yours, Kisara.
I suppose swords have their uses.
The size was a bit much, though.
An opponent
Here,
like
let
this
me
should
help.
be easy.
In a bind?
Thanks. Try this!
Hurricane Slice!
Explosive ring!
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing art!
into dust.
First aid!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Healing Circle!
Here I come!
Look sharp!
Hear me! Flaming Fury!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Here's the
Look
evil!
sharp!
Try this!
Give a hurricane!
Explosive ring! It's over!
Mega Ray!
Here I come! Now!
Going in!
Do it! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem with sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almeidria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Saar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I wonder if something happened.
Serious?
I guess.
All right.
Huh?
You did.
What it?
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renan engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renan?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alvin. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
It's noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegis, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Eat this! You're mine! It's over! Vacuum blade!
You wanna play? Whatever you do, stay away from the spores!
On your You're not done!
Going in!
Dragon form!
The enemy wields armor.
Blaze on fire! Let them mark
You're mine! Dragon form!
Elusive deity! Eagle ray!
Explosive ring!
I'm ready!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Dragon
Not
form!
by a lot. This one's mine!
Try this!
I'm ready! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here, let me help.
Dragon swarm!
This one's mine!
Use too much.
Regenerate! Dragon swarm!
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
This could be useful.
What a rush!
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Dragon swarm!
Searing flame!
Dragon swarm!
Get behind me!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Piston!
An Astral Launch.
That's my cue!
Shut him down. Try this. Radiant Light. Explosive ray.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Dragon Swarm.
These are also being interrupted.
Explosive ray. Dragon Swarm.
In a bind?
Freeze Lancer! Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike! Benediction light.
Dragon Heal.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Shine. Radiant light.
First aid!
Appreciate it. Oh, too shy to come
Not on
over.
my watch! Here!
Heal. Dragon Swarm.
Freeze Lancer!
Shield and free!
Resonate with the earth.
It's in the sky, it's mine!
The tide of battle has turned in our...
Pressing the attack!
Indeed. Remain ever vigilant.
Dragon Swarm. Eat this.
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training.
That's what I like to hear.
Where are you going? Glacial Fire! Do it!
Okay. River.
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
We can really make weapons with this?
I'll do my best!
Dragon Swarm!
Hold on to your art.
And just like
Here
that,
I come.
I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Rising Phoenix!
Anything in order to ensure you survive this.
Dragon Swarm!
Going in.
Explosive ring!
Rending you apart.
Annihilation.
Bloody howling.
Here I come.
Take this.
Leave the enemy's art to me.
No complaints here.
Explosive ring!
Here's the evil.
I'm ready! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Strike Bomb!
Get him!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Impressive, Yohei!
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say.
People, look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
That extra training paid off.
This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegis?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it, quickly. Right, here goes!
Thunder!
Here I come!
Glacial Speed! I don't feel so good.
And expect to fall back.
Forgive me, darling.
Eat dirt!
Here! On guard!
Here I come!
Where are you going?
You're finished!
Inferno crossing! Lunar
It's
corruption!
over! Dragon
General
Force!
Aqua! Going down!
I'm ready! Mark! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Radiant light! Here!
Time to prepare to be sealed!
Inferno crossing!
Dragon Force!
Glacial
You're
fire!
mine! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Frost!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will. Right, here goes!
Ready to go! Far enough!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Freeze laser!
Explosion! Dazzle!
On guard!
Rising Phoenix!
Hurricane strike! This one's mine!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman
You're
handle it!
mine!
Switch to
You're
offense!
all yours!
Hurricane strike!
Take this!
You must be tired of
On
healing.
guard!
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side.
Explosive ring! Begin!
Glacial spear! On guard!
You're mine! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Damn it!
Go!
Here I go! Take it! You're finished!
Annihilation!
Mirage!
Mega ray!
Burn!
This one's mine!
Here I
Inferno
come!
crossing!
You're finished! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant. Discourteous, aren't you?
Here I come!
I never miss!
It's over!
Hurricane strike!
You're mine!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Try this!
Time to shine!
Explosive ring!
I can handle it!
Damn!
Elusive deity!
Vacuum blade!
Steering
The enemy will on too.
We'll soon see about that!
On guard! Mega ray! Hurricane!
Look sharp! Resonate with the
Annihilation!
Another incantation ruined.
I'm not done! No
I'll heal
further!
you all.
You're finished!
20 left!
This one's all mine! We've turned the tables on him!
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back! You of your power! Dragon Swarm!
Corruption!
I'm ready!
Inferno!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
By the power!
Do it!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
No choice! You're mine! You're finished!
By the power of water!
Try this!
Mega ray!
Explosive ring!
Here's a healing arm! Glacial with the marksman!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
This one's mine!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll heal you
Not
all!
a chance! Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle!
Try this!
I owe you one!
Do it! Just like Frozen?
Hammer!
I can feel my power growing! Face me!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Take this!
Annihilation!
Here I come!
Pesky airborne
You
scoundrel!
picked the wrong
Sounds like
fight!
a job for yours truly!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
Pain. Great. You're mine! It's over! Heal! Okay, here I go!
Going in! Reload! Hurricane
Take this!
Strike! Denied!
Dragon Swarm!
Scream, baby.
Raising you apart!
Bloody holiday!
I have no limits! Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Take this!
Hurricane Strike!
You're finished!
Going in!
me to help you. Try this!
Searing
Explosive ring!
On your knees.
Lightning! Look sharp!
Here I come!
Crazy left!
Dragon Swarm!
Baby blood.
It's on!
Bloody
Explosive ring!
Spread! Look sharp! Here's the evil! Hurricane Strike!
Rising Phoenix!
Hurricane
I owe you one.
Lunar Blast! This one's mine!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There!
Not a chance! It's burned!
deity!
I'm ready! Take this!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Good to know my training is paying off.
This place definitely isn't easy to navigate. That's for sure.
I doubt this structure was conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah. We've been seeing nothing but Zoogle nests.
It's almost as if we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
A spirit vessel? If that's the case, then that would make Lenegis the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me.
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around us. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Where are you going?
You're finished! Heal!
Much obliged.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Going in! Radiant Light!
Explosive ring!
Negative.
Megasonic Thrust! Try this!
Seven-Eye Hawk!
Explosive ring!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning
You're finished!
Flying Owl!
Here I come! You're finished!
By the power of water!
You're here! Try this!
This is it!
Explosive ring!
Annihilation!
Radiant light.
On guard!
Regeneration. Regeneration.
Take this! It's over!
On guard! Make it rain!
Radiant light!
In an instant! Impact block!
We work well together.
Like a finely
Come
timed
and
walk.
face me!
Hurricane, make it rain!
Step back! This one's all law!
That equipment should come in handy.
Get lost! Hurricane, this one's mine! Power of water! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Try this! Explosive ring!
I'll grind you into dust!
Hurricane strike!
Not today!
Gemini Ultra!
Take this!
Make it rain! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Here, let me help.
First
First aid! I never miss! Inferno denied!
They
Try
smite with
this.
blackened blade!
Infernal turret!
Oh,
finished.
trying to come over?
Take this!
Here, let me help. Do it!
Solidity of your move.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
No choice! Take this!
Resonate with the earth!
Try this!
Let's
Infernal turret!
It's
over!
Look sharp!
Bloody it's time!
I'll heal you all!
Explosive ring!
This one's mine!
This one's all mine!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Explosive ring!
I'm ready!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Take this!
Not by a lot!
No further!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Resonate with the earth!
Explosive ring!
Stalagmite! On your knees!
Huh? Dragon Swarm! Slice! Try this! Infernal turret!
Inferno
You're
Throw! I
mine!
can handle it!
You're finished!
Radiant
My
here!
blackened blade!
Be still!
I'll
Rising
heal you all!
Phoenix! You're mine! It's over!
Tara? Now where we
It's over!
appreciate the help! Fix you up!
Looks like we won.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Coming through!
Look sharp! Searing flame!
Heal!
Radiant
Dragon
here!
Swarm!
Shield at me!
This one's
This
all
one's
mine!
mine!
Hunting anyone?
Explosive ring!
Going in!
Elusive field!
Here, let me
Here I
help!
come! You picked the wrong fight! Now I can let loose!
Inferno
No escape!
crossing!
Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Ultra!
Can you take it?
Explosive ring!
Glacial Fire!
Prepare to be sealed!
Try this!
Going in!
Infernal turret!
Sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing! Inferno crossing!
Dragon Swarm!
Going in!
Okay, here I go! Swallow blade!
Hurricane water! Hear my
Infernal
call!
turret!
Spread! Glacial spear! Here's the
Get
info! Here goes!
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze laser! Time to stop! Here's a healing arc!
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Infernal turret!
Hurricane strike!
Take this!
Lightning! Don't mind if I do! Magna ray! Here's a
Do
healing...
it!
First aid!
you are.
Here, let me help you! First aid! Let the marksman handle this! Magna ray! Hurricane Strike!
Not today!
This one's mine!
Dragon Form!
Crescent Flash! Crescent Boom!
Rending you apart!
Hurricane Strike!
Bloody howling! You're mine!
Glacial Puppet!
You're finished!
Water!
You're mine!
Hurricane
It's
Strike!
over!
On guard!
You're mine!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evo!
Strike!
Where are you going? Guess I had to
Take
use it
this!
sometime.
Dragon Form! Try this!
Hurricane
Explosive ring!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolitor! Inferno Crossing!
Dragon Form!
I'm on Inferno Crossing! Annihilation!
You're finished!
Flame of Fury!
Here I come!
It's here! Discharge! Far enough!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Eat dirt!
I'm only getting steering! Look
You're mine!
Reload!
It's over!
Glade... Spear! Here's the evil!
Here I come!
You apart!
Dragon Form! It's over!
Hurricane
Dragon Form!
Healing Circle!
Power surges through me!
Gemini
You're mine!
Annihilation!
Take this! Here I come! Dragon Form! Radiant Light!
Glacial
Try
Puppet!
this! Regeneration! Regeneration!
Is that a healing art? It is. We can't ignore the pain.
If
Not
it's in the
try to be
sky,
more
it's
careful.
mine! Where are you going?
Dragon
Inferno
Form!
Crossing!
With blackened blade!
Radiant Spear! Make it rain!
Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! We won.
What's with that shining bow over there?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. Will this help?
Damn it!
Inferno Crossing!
You're finished! I'll smash you!
Healing Circle! Here I go! I'm only getting
Got fire.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Burn it! All yours!
Now you've gone and
You'll
pissed
soon
me
see
off!
about that.
Hurricane
Inferno Turret!
Look
You're
out!
mine! It's over!
Hurricane Strike! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Shine! Take this! Any more of this and I'll burn out! Now it's too late! Dragon Form!
Hurricane Strike!
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on our side, Wolverine.
Strike!
Look sharp!
Dragon Form!
This one's mine!
This one's all mine! Explosive ring!
Hurricane Strike!
Pieces! Attack time!
Flaming
I'm
Hero!
ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. I need something to eat.
Through! Here I come! Burn!
How about
Begin! I'm not done!
by the power of water!
Try this! Crescent Flash! Explosive ring!
Reload!
Radiant Light! It's over! Regeneration!
Pierce Eve! I can't
Try
heal
this.
you forever!
Hurricane
Explosive ring!
Look sharp!
Strike!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun. No way. Look sharp.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I need to be stronger.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
An opponent like this should be easy.
This one's mine!
Need too much. Not today!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Leave the agile ones to me.
Try this!
Here, let me help!
Explosive ring!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me! Lunar Corruption! Lunar Blast! Save you! Magna Ray!
Here I come!
Gemini
It's
Alpha!
over!
Inferno Crossing! Far enough!
Dragon Swarm!
Guess I had to use it
Try
sometime.
this!
Lunar Corruption!
Explosive ring!
Lunar Blast!
I'm ready!
Hurricane Strike!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Radiant Light! Steering Flare!
Reflecting Astral Arc?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
You're
mine!
Lunar
Damn it!
Corruption!
Look sharp.
This is it! Annihilation!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Dragon
ready!
Swarm!
Lost! Get toasty!
Bird Strike! You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
It's over!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Not like this.
Forgive me. It's my fault. I'm gonna be more than my best.
By the power of one...
The airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Here I come! You're finished!
Where are you going?
Dragonade
with the earth.
Try this!
Down! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! Here I come!
Can't get out of this.
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity. The enemy wields our too.
We'll soon see about that.
Radiant
Here I come! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Explosive ring!
Mega Ray!
This one's all mine! Take this!
Lunar Arc! I'm ready!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Mine!
Soaring blast! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
It's time.
Going in!
You picked the wrong fight!
With precision like that, I'm glad you're not on the other side.
Likewise for you and that shield.
Best to stay in one another's good graces.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Excited! Into the Hurricane Strike!
Dragon Swarm!
Back into the fray! Mega Ray!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds. That equipment... should come in handy.
through! You're mine! You're finished!
I'm gone! Hurricane Strike!
Negative damage!
This way! Mine!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Look shot!
Explosive ring!
Execution!
Strike!
Radiant look here! Switch to
Here I come! It's over!
Lunar Corruption!
Blind Gate! Dragon Swarm!
Look shot!
Explosive ring!
Hurricane Strike! Going in! Air pressure! Here's Eden!
Dragon Swarm!
You want me?
Try this!
Come get me!
Explosive ring! Now! Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
Burn up!
No
I'm
complaints
only
here!
getting started!
Not today! Here I come!
Hurricane Strike! Here!
I'm ready!
Ridwell, astral energy, full throttle.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Being interrupted. Demon Land!
Here I come!
Eagle Ray!
No matter what!
No more
Nothing
playing
gets
nice.
past my shield! I'm gone! Where are you going?
Benediction.
Here, let me help you!
First aid.
Here's a healing arc!
Double
Piercing roar! Mega ray!
Pierce through!
I'm gone!
Rising Wyvern!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring!
Laser healing arc! First aid! Thanks, shield!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane strike!
They smite with
Go
glory.
Try this!
here to me!
Explosive ring!
First
Swallow
aid!
blade! Try this!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Look
Try
shot!
this.
This helps?
No! Can't it? Here!
This is my
And just like that, I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare to Malisa!
Lunar corruption! Hurricane strike! Stop! Counter of water! I'll heal you
Explosive
all!
ring!
Inferno crossing! Healing circle!
Dragon Swarm!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Tiger blade!
Explosive ring!
Into the shadows! Lightning!
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
Here I come!
No more playing nice! Mega ray! Annihilation! Mega ray! Meteor! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
benediction.
Hurricane strike!
You picked the wrong fight!
I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for if we can't depend on them?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Dragon Swarm!
Regenerate!
Now I can let loose!
Annihilation!
I'm in your deck, Dylan. And tonight's meal is on you. You've got it.
Hurricane strike!
Stay away from my friends! You're mine!
Hear my call!
Here's the doing.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Radiant light! Going in! I'll bring you back from death to big! Tiger blade! Hurricane strike!
Try this!
Down! You're off!
Explosive ring!
Rest for the wicked.
You're
No
mine!
more playing nice!
Shine!
This
Radiant!
one's mine!
Regenerate! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
You picked the wrong fight!
No further! Dragon form!
I'm all popular!
Explosive ray!
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Dragon form!
Hurricane! I can't heal you forever! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. Like this should be easy.
Right here! I got mine. Take this! Hurricane Blast!
Here I come!
Go there!
Catapult! Explosive ring!
Appreciate the help.
Elusive deity!
And just like that, I'm back in.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Explosive ring!
Can you take it? Elusive
Go
deity!
finish!
Hold on to your art.
I think I'm coming down with something grave.
A chronic inability to read the room?
A malady your art cannot fix.
Explosive ring!
I healed myself.
Back into the
Try
fray.
harder!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
You're finished!
Shield and
Regenerate!
Take this!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Dragon form!
Shine!
Try this!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Not done yet!
Leave me alone!
No escape!
Allow me to help.
Inferno cross.
Try this!
Appreciate the help.
Explosive ring!
Hurricane
We did it!
Rending you up!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare demolitor!
Shine! Radiant light!
Take this!
Regeneration!
Healing circle.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and your thorns.
Shion.
Dragon form!
Radiant fire. Going in. Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more!
I lack the energy for healing arts.
This one's mine. I'm gone. Here's a healing art.
Dragon form!
I'll heal you all.
Like moths to the flame.
Healing circle.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Swallow blade! Swallow blade! Dragon form!
Here's the evil.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine! Radiant light!
The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Going in.
You're mine!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
This one's mine.
Explosive ring!
Hurricane Strike. Look sharp.
Struck!
Piercing blow.
Take this! It's over!
Going in.
Try this!
This one's mine.
Explosive ring!
Inferno crossing.
I'm ready!
Primed and ready.
In a bind?
Gravitas.
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine.
Take this! My turn! You're mine!
Take it.
You're finished!
Elusive deity.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Take this!
Look sharp.
Dragon Swarm! It's over!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil. This
Here I
one's
come!
mine. Freeze
Dragon
laser.
Swarm!
Do it.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Searing flame. Reload.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Aqua.
Try this!
Annihilation.
The flame inside me! Here!
Make it
Right
break!
free!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! These bad guys really don't mess around.
An opponent like this should be easy. Ignite!
By the power of water.
You're mine!
I'll thank you.
Your escape! Dragon Swarm!
You're being targeted.
Healing circle.
Take this!
Appreciate the help.
Dragon Swarm!
Everlasting dark.
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Easy ensnaring
Try
me.
this!
Yeah. And funnel it to me.
Take this!
Heal.
I never miss.
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left. Going in.
Right. No time to hold back. Here I come! You're finished!
Hear my call.
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine. Radiant light.
Going in. Make it rain.
Be careful not to over...
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here I go. You're
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Tiger blade.
Make it rain! Explosive! Move him away!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes. Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's a machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
Explosive ring!
They smite with blackened blade!
Dragon swarm! Execution! Explosive ring!
Back into the fray! Magna
Dragon swarm! I'm not done!
Flame of fury! Burning strike! Glacial spear!
Take this!
Here's evil!
You're finished!
Ready!
Dragon swarm! Try this! Explosive ring!
Scream, bathed in
Glacial
blood.
spear!
Rending
Here's
you
Dragon
evil!
apart!
swarm!
Bloody howling!
Try this!
Resonate with the earth!
Explosive ring!
Stalagmite!
Swallow blade!
Down!
You're armed!
They smite with blackened blade! Ours reflect thy sin. They smite with blackened blade!
Radiant spear!
Take this!
Load ammo! This one's mine!
Dragon swarm!
Rending you apart!
Dragon swarm! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
On your
Watch and weep!
Here I come!
I don't know what I'd do without it.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
ruin!
First aid!
They're all interrupted!
They smite with blackened
Glacial
blade!
spear! Here's evil! A new lease on life!
Execution! Resonate with the earth!
I'm not done! Dragon swarm!
Glacial spear!
Dragon
Here's
swarm!
evil!
This death shall not...
On your
Freeze Lancer!
Explosive ring!
Here, let me help!
air pressure!
You're mine!
Resonate with the
Dragon
earth!
swarm!
Stalagmite!
Try this!
Radiant light!
Explosive
Searing
ring!
flame! Reload!
Dragon swarm!
They
You made the wrong
I think
choice!
we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Glacial spear!
Who said anything about letting off?
Freeze Lancer! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
No escape!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon swarm!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Here I go! I'm
Take
only
this!
getting started! Back into the fray!
Dragon
Magna
swarm!
ray!
It's over!
Negative gate!
Here I go! I'm only getting
Take
started!
this! It's over!
Gemini Alpha!
Here I come!
Pudgy left!
You're finished!
Bloody howling!
I'm only getting started!
Dragon swarm!
Negative gate!
Gemini Alpha! Annihilation! Magna ray!
Try harder!
I'll heal you all!
Try harder!
Healing support!
No escape!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Dragon swarm! Explosive ring! Dragon swarm! The
Where
flame
are you
inside me
going?
yearns
Appreciate the help.
Thanks, Fiona.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
No further!
Impressive. I didn't even get to have my turn.
I'm only
History
getting into the
abounds with
fray.
tales of lords daring exploits.
Maybe you'll share some with me.
Dragon swarm!
Radiant look here!
Not today!
Radiant look here!
Execution! Resonate with the
Glacial
earth!
spear!
Stalagmite!
Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
On your
Explosive ring!
Radiant look here! Loaded ammo! Back into the fray!
It's too much!
Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Strike!
heel!
Thanks!
I'm only getting
Take this!
started!
You're finished!
On your knees!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Explosive ring!
Freeze Lancer!
Blood!
Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
Dragon swarm!
Annihilation! This one's mine!
On your knees!
Burning?
You
I
dare
never
strike
quit.
me from behind? Air pressure!
I'll heal you all!
Take this! Bloody
Here
howling!
I come! Dragon swarm! Try it!
Weak.
The engine yourself on.
Get behind us!
We'll soon see about that.
Force of regeneration!
Try this!
Here I
Explosive
go!
ring!
Don't suffer in silence.
You must be tired of killing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side, Goheen.
This one's all mine!
Here's a healing art!
Burn!
Execution!
In a bind?
You're finished!
Here's evil!
Denied!
You're mine! It's over!
Heal!
I owe you one. Here I come!
Radiant
Reflect
here!
thy sins. They
You're
smite
mine!
the black and gray.
Dazzle!
Downfall!
Rising Phoenix!
Execution!
Take this!
I'm out of ammo!
Bloody
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Water! Hear my call! Spread!
You're mine! You're finished!
Steering flame! Reload! Hurricane Instant!
Try harder!
I owe you one for that.
Here, let's go!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Now I'll let loose!
This one's mine.
Radiant
Dragon
here!
Force to me.
I'm out of ammo! I'm all stocked up!
Burn!
Here,
You're mine!
fury! Burning hurricane strike!
Transform!
Radiant here!
This is looking good!
Here's a healing art! Seal! I can't heal you forever! Radiant! Here!
On your knees.
Here's a healing art!
You're finished!
Hurricane flame!
Resonate with these.
Try this!
Hurricane strike!
Here I come!
Going in!
Dragon Form!
Hurricane
Try this!
strike! Mega ray!
Undone.
I'm nearly done for.
Spicier than you look.
Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty.
Dramatic.
There.
Dragon Swarm! Black and flame! Dragon Swarm!
Execution!
The flame inside you yearns to be let free!
Spear! Here's the evil!
Explosive ring! You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze Lancer!
Try harder!
I'm only getting back into the fray! Another one! Radiant
The enemy's on the ropes.
We've got him where we want him.
It's time to end this battle.
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant launch! Here! I'm out of ammo!
Explosive ring!
I never miss!
There!
There!
Take this!
You're mine!
It's over!
Downfall!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
On your knees.
Freeze Lancer!
Portal Blade! Infernal
Glacial
Turret!
Spear! Here's the evil!
Portal Blade! Try this!
Freeze Lancer!
Make it rain.
Is it over?
What the hell is going on?
It's too dangerous. Stay back.
only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balseph back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master Cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master Cores and spirit vessels that prevents such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then.
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
Seriously? Everything all right? You kinda looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
Yeah. You know...
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? Yeah, all right, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks. that enemy. It's shining.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Dragon form!
Going in!
Dragon form!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Explosive ring!
Going in! Hurricane flight! Lunar corruption! This one's mine! Gemini! Come on!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Dragon swarm!
Searing flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray!
Try hard!
This one's mine!
An astro art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Try this!
Explosive ring!
You a pop! Bloody hell! It's over!
Do it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Make it rain!
All yours, Kisara.
Water! Here's
This
my
one's
call!
all mine! Ignite! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact drop! You're mine! It's over! Dragon swarm!
By the power of water!
Crescent flash.
Here I come!
Do it!
Shield.
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
I can feel my precision improving.
Out of my way!
Another incantation ruined.
Right here! I got you!
Can't move.
No! Water!
Don't leave me all alone here.
Spread!
Here I come!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Dragon swarm!
Here I go!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Finish!
Where are you going? Going in!
You're mine! Dragon
Let me
swarm!
Going
I
in!
owe you one.
Lunar corruption!
Dragon swarm!
Gemini here!
Explosive ring!
Shine. Radiant light.
Here!
Regenerate. Allow me to help you.
Going in!
Explosive ring!
Resonate with the earth.
Glacial speed! Hurricane
On your
Take this!
On guard! Freeze Lancer!
air
Dragon
pressure.
swarm!
Hurricane flight! First aid! On guard!
It's time! Not today! Take this!
This one's mine! I'm out of ammo! Going in! Punch
Swallow blade!
Appreciate the
Infernal
help!
turret!
Back into the fray!
Here I come! Dragon
Hurricane
swarm!
flight!
Swallow blade! Try this!
Will this
Infernal
all too
turret!
shy to come over? Here, let me help!
Here I come!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Everyone's still in one piece? Guess I misread the landing.
dispose of the trash.
Here I come!
It's over! Glacial Spear! No more playing nice!
Bathed in blood.
It'll body slam us into next week!
To eat instead.
No choice!
Let me help! First aid!
Allow me to help you.
Inferno crossing! Igneous attack!
Sometimes a retreat is the best strategy.
Guess I misread the landing.
I'll do my best. Hear me! Flame of Fury! Fall back! I'll hold them off!
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell?
Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renan who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right.
Oh, of course. You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Dahnan who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand.
I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell.
I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Dahnan who used to be a slave.
But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
I think it's safe to rest here now. All right. Something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is...
Well... Oof. Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Dahnan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I get...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cyslodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby. Whoo!
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors, and his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels? Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile.
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.